So we are going to talk about the AI Atlas comet. But my daughter sent me this, and she's put this out on her Instagram channel. Obviously someone there is talking about it and someone thinks it's fake. She wanted to know my comments and what I thought about the comet. I mean, when I look at that picture of that thing there, if you believe, and it's supposed to be thousands of miles away, that is a huge, great ship they're looking at. You know, it looks like what it looks like, some spaceship with aliens. But I don't know who took that, but I'm not sure if you could see all that myself. But she's put it on her channel because it interested her. She thought, what the hell is that? No rock, no comet or AI. It's a real, according to NASA and scientists, and it's headed straight for us, but it's not, because NASA say it's not coming anywhere near us. But it's only up there in the sky. But anyway, we're going to play the rest of the video because otherwise I ruin it. But my daughter-in-law asked me to make this video, so I'm going to talk about the comet. I'm not sure about that picture. I just don't think. Anyway, I was making this for my daughter, you know, with my daughter-in-law in it and her little video. I'm not sure about that. It does look like a whatever it is. It's got lights on it and looks like a ship of some kind. But I don't believe in. But we're going to carry on with the video. Let's just not ruin the video and let's just carry on. But daughter-in-law, thank you so much for sending me the video and keep sending me the videos. Thank you very much, my darling. I just wanted to say, as it seems that everybody else is using it, that this is made for entertainment purposes only, but it would be very interesting to see your comments. So there's two sides in here. There's the space side and what I believe, but it's for entertainment purposes only. But that's how many videos it took for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 videos to make this video. Anyway, enjoy and watch it all if you can.
TikTok prophets were claiming Earth has 18 months left. Telegram groups confidently announced NASA was lying again.
In my world, that is exactly what NASA's doing. Lying. They're all lying. Because this is what I believe. But I will put the other side out just to keep everybody happy. But what I believe is that we're on something stationary. And the place we live on is quite big. The stars are actually quite small. And they're the size that you see they are. They're just a few miles up in the sky. Maybe a few miles. Because clouds are 500 feet, that's when they start going through cloud. And then the stars look like they're above the clouds, but they can't be that far away because we wouldn't be able to see them. Because we can only see for so far, and then it becomes blurry. But we can see them very well. We can only, even if you could see for 20 miles, you're not going to see millions of miles away, which is what they say they are. So we're stationary. The sky is what you see above you. You all know that the moon, when it's actually starting to go up, especially since it's been like the harvest moon and all that, it's very, very big. It looks like it's come off land to me. The thing is, I'm usually going, I can't stop right now and take a picture of it. But I don't think me taking a picture of it makes that much difference because I can't show you how big it is. The camera it'll just see a blob in front and you won't be able to tell how far away it is. You know, I need a really good camera. But anyway. So, I'm just going to go through the video because there's a few more things I want to say.
Why? Because you see, the moment someone says, mysterious object hurtling toward the sun, our brains perk up.
Did you just hear what he said? He said this thing is hurtling towards the sun. The sun is supposed to be 93 million miles away, so I think it would take quite a long time to get to the sun. So that's very strange in itself.
And comets, bless them, always deliver cinematic vibes. Dusty trails, glowing halos, long-distance danger.
Well, back to this picture that comes from the video we're going to watch in a minute, the other side of, because I don't believe there's space like they say it is. The space is what you've got around you and it goes up for a few miles and then you can't go any further. That's what I believe. That's what I see. I filmed the sun coming out of the clouds up to the aeroplane that I was in. So I know that they're lying. But you see, if that is flying like under the stars, which it is, it's not flying above the stars, is it? It's flying below the stars. That thing is not very far away. Whatever it is, maybe it's a bit of burning rocket that's flying through the sky, but it is not very far away because it's below the stars. And I already explained just a minute ago, 500 feet up, the clouds start. The stars are above that, but you can see them, so they can't be that far away. But that thing you can see is below the stars. It's below the stars. Look, there's a star in there. So I suppose what it is, but we'll get to that bit as well, it's being sold to you as size. I mean, if that thing hit, I don't know what it would do, but it's being shown to you as size. But that's because it's supposed to be so far away, then it would look this big if it hit us. But it's not that big, is it? That is below the stars. The stars are only a few miles away. They're luminaries. We can't go there. The sun is a luminary and so is the moon. But that thing is below the stars, so it's not very far.
Scientists say 3I Atlas may be a relic from the early Milky Way.
Well, I suppose making it a relic of the Milky Way continues with the globe, but I don't believe that the globe is real. And we got changed in the 1960s to a globe. That's when it actually happened. And before that, the turn of the century into the 1900s, everybody believed that we were on a flat plane. Yeah, and they've inserted all this stuff into history and made you believe. I don't know what was happening with our parents or grandparents, but they're making you believe all this stuff. But they actually did it in the 1960s when they pretended to go to the moon, and now they're saying they've never been there. So that is your wacky globe. There is no globe. Do you hear the, what do you call it, an eruption, an earthquake could cause our rotation of the earth to change. It could change the trajectory if it was a bad one, and that is just never going to happen because it's not real. That is the fear that we're living in, basically a bomb that's going round and round and round. And the stupid thing is, when you add up the speeds of everything, it's impossible for us to live in. We're going Mach 80. You must have seen those programs when they pass out doing Mach 1 in the military when they're doing plane stuff, and they put them in that thing that whizzes round and round, and it goes Mach 1, and at Mach 1 they all pass out. Well, once you put in that the Earth is going anti-clockwise with the moon, clockwise with the sun, and clockwise with the universe, you add up those speeds, it's supposed to be something like Mach 80. We wouldn't survive that at all, would we? But anyway, let's carry on with the video.
Our sun and Earth by billions of years. If confirmed, it would be the oldest comet ever observed. The comet swings through once, never to return. It brightened faster than expected near the sun.
Well, they've got to sell it to you on size, so that if you think that thing's hitting you, it would kill most of everybody and everything. So that's what they're hoping on. But I made a video about it on Google News, on one of the little news stories there a few months ago. They were saying that the rotation of the Earth was slowing down. Now, surely if you lived on a rotating Earth and it was slowing down, we would die. And also, it's there to frighten you. But I didn't see people being frightened, thank God. because it's all just rubbish. So it's sold to you on size, and again at the end of this little bit here, he talks about the sun. If the sun is 93 million miles away, wow, wouldn't it take a while to get there?
Its unexpected brightening and composition prompt fresh hypotheses, especially about how interstellar travel and prolonged exposure affect cometary bodies.
Well, we've got to keep the NASA space thing alive. That's what that's about. But when a place pretends it's been to the moon and it hasn't, and is now saying that it hasn't, and then they said a few years ago that somehow all the information about the land, the moon trips were lost, the whole lot. When you know that God knows how many millions, I can't remember how many millions of dollars it is now, but it's like 56, whatever it is, 70, whatever the amount is, I can't remember, $1 million a day that is being funded towards this place, which has lost everything, and no one says a word. No one says, hang on a minute, you're putting millions of dollars a day into a thing that's lost all our information, and you don't make one person accountable, not one, and it still carries on giving its rubbish. What I think NASA really is, because I showed you a video a few years ago about what they really want to do is take over Earth. They've never taken over space, now they want to take over Earth. Is that this is one big, what it is just down the road, Reading, a film studio has turned up. That's what that is. And that's making all your videos and all your silly things to lie to you. That's where it's getting made. Listen, this place is in with the Ames Research Centre. That's to do with cognitive engineering. Why would something that's been showing you space be into cognitive engineering? And they put it on the videos. Cognitive engineering is messing with your mind. There you go. And I'm just going to maybe add a tiny bit of a video that I made about it. When I watched the video and got to the end, I suddenly just got caught to this, and this. Wow. NASA is into that. You should go and look up what cognitive engineering's all about. Anyway, it's an application of cognitive psychology and related disciplines to the design and operation of human machine systems. Cognitive engineering combines both detailed and close studies of human work in the actual work context and the study of the worker in a more controlled environment. There you go, you can read, you can look it up yourself. I should never be amazed, even though in the video I'm going to tell you that we're only looking at cartoons, but this is what it's probably all about. You can't help it when you see things or when you're shown things. NASA's promise. I thought about it sitting here because I'm thinking, well, I know how a lot of us feel right now. But then I thought about it. They may not be lying, because it depends what promise they're keeping and who they're keeping the promises for. Anyway, let's begin. Then I came across this. I'm thinking, what? Urban air mobility. NASA. I thought they were dealing with space. Well, they're not dealing with space, but I thought they were. That looks like drones. And then the next bit comes along. This is just part of a bit. This is a video of theirs. They haven't even captured anything up there. And now they want to take over where we live. And it's not just, I mean, they're showing drones there. There's quite a few things. So I made that video in 2020. In fact, I made it twice because I thought it was like, oh my God, NASA are taking over down here. So they've been allowed to lose all the information to the moon, and not one person's been prosecuted, not one part of it. It's still going, taking millions of dollars a day, and it's lying. But I do think that when they made this video, the video is put out and everybody thinks, oh, NASA's promised, but they're not making it to you. They're making it to the elites, the rest, the ones that are higher, the ones that are ruling us. The promise was to them, and we want to take over. I'm not sure if it's happened. I think maybe it has, but they're not going to tell you. And back to the comet. For my daughter-in-law, I don't know what to say, because if you believe in space and you believe that we're spinning around and everything, what can I say? But I can't see it. And if you can see it and they're taking pictures of it and it's going towards the sun, they obviously know that nothing's very far away. So it's not real, because we can only go a few miles up. So it's in our atmosphere. It's ridiculous. That's what I think. But I know that it's obviously sparked something for my daughter-in-law once she saw that, but I don't think any of that's real. But even the comet, you know, it's a comet. Those things go across the sky occasionally. Or it's them messing around with bits of their machinery that are coming off their fake rockets. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I don't know if I've answered this for anybody, but we're going to watch the other side now. If you do believe in it, then watch the next bit of video. Thanks for watching.
If you go by Hollywood blockbusters, the world ends in only two ways. Either aliens show up or a giant comet wipes us out. Well, a new discovery has just shaken up that second theory. It's about a comet called 3I Atlas. It is the third interstellar object ever spotted by humans. It is currently hurtling through our solar system, and the internet, as always, is losing its mind. Some are convinced that it's on a collision course with the Earth. Others swear that it's an alien ship in disguise. Even Elon Musk has chimed in. He suggested it could wipe out an entire continent. So what's going on here? Is this comet a cosmic threat or just another space rock passing by? Our next report tells you.
The internet has found a new apocalypse. A blurry blob on a NASA feed. A comet by the name of 3I Atlas. Within hours, TikTok prophets were claiming Earth has 18 months left. Telegram groups confidently announced NASA was lying again. A rock from another star system had entered our solar neighborhood, only the third confirmed interstellar object ever seen. Scientists were excited. X was terrified. Reddit was taking bets. And TikTok was full of conspiracy theories. Why? Because you see, the moment someone says, mysterious object hurtling toward the sun, our brains perk up. Is it danger? Is it food? Is it aliens? Evolution wired us to obsess over the unknown. And comets, bless them, always deliver cinematic vibes. Dusty trails, glowing halos, long-distance danger. Decades ago, you heard about comets in newspapers. Today, anyone can declare that NASA is hiding something, and soon it turns into a conspiracy theory. And this time, there were a lot of them. Will this comet hit Earth? Is it full of aliens? Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb suggested there's a chance, very small but narratively delicious, that the object might not be entirely natural. Of course, Elon Musk chimed in.
It's quite a name. Sounds almost mystical, like Third Eye. Nickel-heavy comets and asteroids aren't uncommon. That doesn't make them spaceships. If I ever came across solid evidence of aliens, Joe, I promise I'll announce it on your show, Musk said with a grin. And just to be absolutely clear, I'm never committing suicide ever.
Strip away the hysteria, and this comet is genuinely fascinating. 3I Atlas is not from our solar system. It's the ultimate cosmic tourist. Scientists say 3I Atlas may be a relic from the early Milky Way, possibly 7 billion years old. That means predating our Sun and Earth by billions of years. If confirmed, it would be the oldest comet ever observed. The comet swings through once, never to return. It brightened faster than expected near the Sun, surprising astronomers, and it's wrapped in a ghostly halo of gas and dust. It gives empirical data from outside our system, letting scientists compare how different star systems might build comet-like objects. Its unexpected brightening and composition prompt fresh hypotheses, especially about how interstellar travel and prolonged exposure affect cometary bodies. So what is NASA saying? Will this comet actually hit the Earth, or does it carry aliens? Of course, the space agency has dismissed all such rumors. NASA says Comet 3I Atlas poses no threat to Earth and will remain far away. Its closest approach to our planet is about 1.8 astronomical units. That is roughly 270 million kilometers. In other words, it isn't dangerous. In internet terms, this is not the apocalypse you're looking for. Try again next comet season. Humanity has always looked up at the sky and seen two things: possibility and paranoia. Comet 3I Atlas has given us both, and a cameo from Elon Musk. If the world ends someday, it probably won't be because of a comet. More likely, it will be because someone mistweeted nuclear launch codes. Until then, enjoy the view. Comets like this don't visit often.